what is this course about? First, we will start with the main finish materials that are present almost in every interior project. Like tiles, for example, we will analyze how we can adjust their settings so we can obtain real tiles appearance. Next, we will analyze floor finish like wood and the way how to obtain real wood structure and random bump and glossiness. Wood will be used not only for our floors, but we will use it for decorative wood panels and elements that are linked to modern style. We will need medium density fiber board, what we call MDF board, for our furniture. First, we will use our plans to model with exact dimensions, them using chamfered edges. This will increase our realism. And we will also learn how to adjust furniture settings, although it's a lot easier to use standard settings, but we will use advanced settings to simulate a more realistic appearance of that material. After we finish with the hard surfaces that are more common to construction part of the interior project, we will pass to soft finishes like fabrics. We will start, of course, with the curtains. They are present in every interior. As someone said, curtains dresses the room, and they will fill the whole interior with the warm touch of a home comfort, as well as of the fabrics that are present in our project. And the main focus must be on enhancing their realistic appearance so we can show visually in our renders that the warm home effect is present. Usually when beginners don't increase their realism, the images look cold and crude, not refined, but an interior designer's goal is to create that warm home comfort effect, a place where we desire to find ourselves. We will start, by the way, we will do this for every material, not only for the fabrics, with simple tests, where we will upgrade the material appearance so we can understand the main principle, how we can adjust and reach that advanced look. All the textures, 3D models and materials that we use in this scene will be attached so you can follow along. For example, for fabrics, I will attach a Pro Seamless Fabrics library I'm using for my interior projects, and you will be able to change and adjust any texture with the same realistic appearance depending what colors you use for a specific future project. Of course, we cannot forget about our sofa. We will use velour material. First, we will create a test to create that advanced material, understand how we can control the velour appearance effect. After, we will apply it on our model in our project, and we will adjust it as a final touch to obtain the desired deepness for our effect. Further, although it's a part of construction and in real remodeling process is done in the first stages, we will model our ceiling. We will model it in the end so we can easily navigate through our scene. We will use ready plans and exact dimensions, and we will use for this project magnetic light tracks. Light, by the way, it's half of realism in our images. We have to adjust our lights as close as possible to reality and interior standards so we can obtain a very close simulation of that same light appearance. In other words, same as they would look like in our real interior. We will use our render tools to adjust and finally to check every light apart. By the way, this is a big problem for beginners. They don't control usually all the intensities according to their hierarchy in overall position. And thus, the light issues are brought in front because of the unnatural contrast we obtain, and in that way we can lose our realistic effect, no matter if our materials are set right. Light and materials must be in a balance. And finally, we will analyze our render settings and post-production in Photoshop. To gain a pro level in interior design, we have to complete at least one time a real interior project in order to obtain experience of how to act from the start to the end. And it's a lot easier to force that technical level using a ready structured example.